Let us see what can be added in a map chart or in a chart without adding the information. Also, if you want to just show the information on the tooltip, so how do we adjust that, or how do we format that? Let us take our geographic variable latitude, longitude, and then let us take the ID as the detail, and then let us take the house price, all the members, and then let us take the house price. Where's my price of the house? Price. Okay. Now, what if when I go to any of these, the tooltip is latitude, longitude is shown, but I'm not interested in latitude, longitude. Even the house ID also I'm not interested. I'm just interested in price. Maybe I'm interested in square feet of living, like what is the size of the house. I'm interested in the grade. What is the grade here? Where is grade? Grade of the house. Which grade does it belong to? And I'm also interested in, I don't want to put it on label, sorry, I want to put it on tooltip. Okay, the grade of the house, which grade does it belong to, and the number of floors in that house, the number of floors. So if I go here, the tooltip is really lengthy. So what I can do is I can modify the tooltip. If I click on that ID, I don't want to show the ID, I don't want to show latitude, longitude. Number of floors, yes, I want to show it, or I would like to say number of floors. Okay, and then grade is what I want to show, price, and then instead of square feet living, I would like to say area of the house. Let me say okay. Now when I go here, it is showing as area, number of floors, etc. Let me also edit it. The number of floors is coming in some other color, so let's make all of this as, let's say, black color. Okay, let's make this whole thing in black color. Okay, let's make this whole thing as in black color, and maybe these, if you want to show in some other color, let's say orange. This part is in orange, amber, again amber. How does that look on tooltip? Let's have a look at. This is what you want to display on tooltip. And again, if you want to change the background map to streets, that is also fine. Okay. So everything is in your control. Whatever need to be displayed on the tooltip, you are displaying it. It's a very good idea. Always don't leave it to the default values. When you leave it to the default value, Tableau tries to show whatever numbers are here. It'll always show that ID if you are using it. It'll always show that longitude, latitude if you're using it on a graph. But that's not what I'm interested in. I want to show something else to the user. Then you can use this tooltip option. Okay, this is the price of the house, and if you want to put the price on the color, then colorful it'll be, as well as tooltip is also taken care of. Okay, that's how it look like. And there is one more option called dynamic sets. Let's say this is price by home, price of the house. Let's go to the new one. Let's not go to the dashboard, let's go to the new sheet. And then in this sheet, I want to create, let's say, there's a variable called condition of the house. Actually, this condition of the house, condition 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, those are 5 categories. That's why we have to convert it into a dimension. It has been read as a numerical value, but it's actually a dimension. Though it is numbers, but it is condition 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 different ranks. Okay. And then by condition, if I want to see the average price of the house, this is coming as sum, but if I say average price of the house, okay. What if I want to create two, like dynamic sets? If I want to create dynamic sets, what do you mean by dynamic sets? What if I want to say top two are 5 and 3? Always I want to mark the top two in every situation. Later on the price changes. Maybe the top two will be 1 and 4. Maybe the later on price changes. Maybe the top two will change. Always the top two values are changing. If that is the case, I can create something called a set. Create a set. And always I would like to highlight, I would like to mark top two as one condition. Let's say here general, Condition top two. You can give a condition also, but here we are saying top two. So by field, so top two is what I want to take by the price, average price, top two ones. Now it is creating condition set. Now if you put that as a filter and show filter, all or three or five condition set is created, or you can also use it in a different manner, which is inside the filter, outside the filter, that also condition set. In and out option also you can use, or you can directly use this one. Okay, so edit set, you can say by field, top two, average, all of them. Okay, we press by. Okay, if I take this, automatically it is taking only top two, but you can change this to in and out. Show in and out in this set, in that set. That means top two as well as the other ones. Now if I put this on color, see which are, these are top two, this is the other one, whichever you want to highlight. So this is the dynamic set. Later on, if top two changes also, these two will be automatically adjusted. So you can create a set to dynamically update and find out what are the top two factors or what are the top three factors. Like within this category, these are the top two that are dynamically, like even no matter which chart you are creating, no matter other charts are also you're creating, the top two will be in that condition, like 5, 3, and remaining ones are here. Yeah. Right now in and out is not on the color. If I put that on the color in and out, then top through are always highlighted. Yeah. That is called dynamic sets. Wherever that is useful, we can use it. In fact, dynamic sets can also be created on the charts as well. So if I go to the same price chart, okay, or some other chart, let's create a map chart. As usual, we have to take our shall we take zip code this time? Is zip code being red? 70 unknown, looks like the zip code was not red. Let us edit location instead of India. Let us take United States, United Arab Emirates, okay, USA. There you go. Then okay. Looks like every zip code has been read. And then this is still not that great, but let us see. Then which variable shall we take? Let us use the variable price itself here. Okay. Or the home, age of the home. We can use the age of the home also, or we can like year it got built. So I would like to put that year it got built on the color. Okay. And this zip code is not really helping me. What I'll do is I'll just clean it. I'll try to take the longitude, latitude as it is, because this is much more granular than at the zip code level. There are so many houses at every zip code. Then add all. Then I would like to take age of the house, which is that can be denoted by year built. So on the color, and then change the color to sunrise, sunset, diverging. The red ones are the new homes, 2015, 1900 homes are also there. Homes that are, these are the old homes, you can see them. So let me rename this as age of the house. Age of the house. Now, what if I want to consider all these old homes? Old homes are in here. This place is called Seattle. A lot of homes near Seattle, old city. There are so many old homes there, or very granularly if I have to take. These are the ones that I want to pick. You can create a set around that also. Like when you highlight them, you are getting that option. Have you seen that? Set, create set. Again, dynamically, we are creating a set here. You can include them or you can exclude them. Let me call that set as old or new home set. Okay. Let's create that set and then old homes set. Old homes set. Okay. These are all the set of old homes. Year built was 1947, 1952, and so on. Okay, there are some new homes also by mistake I have selected, but roughly this is the old home set. Now you can bring that out here as a filter and show in and out. Okay, show in and out. Both in, both out need to be shown. And these are the homes. Show filter. These are the homes that are out, which means new homes. These are all the homes that are in. Old homes. Both of them can be seen, and these are all the homes. So you can create sets. What is a set? It will tell us whether something is following this condition or not. This is the set. This is one set. Old home, all the old homes. This is another set, all the new homes. You can create dynamic sets like this. Okay, on the map as well. We have discussed creating groups. We have discussed creating sets. The other one is creating bins. Actually, creating bins also we have already seen, but let us do a quick recap of that. Let's say right now, if you see a variable like, let's take one variable. Let's take number of bathrooms. Number of bathrooms. If I directly create a analysis around it, number of bathrooms, and if I take the histogram, this is automatically creating the bins, isn't it? Or you can like this is bins being created. If I delete that, if I just clean this and if I delete that variable directly from bathrooms variable also, you can create this variable. Let us delete this and then go to bathrooms, number of bathrooms, and then create a bins. And I would like to use the bin size as 2. Okay. So what can I do with this? So I want to know how many homes are there having 0 to 2 bin, 2 bathrooms, 2 to 4 bathrooms, 4 to 6, 6 to 8, like that. Okay. So this is bathrooms bin. And then what I'll do is I'll take the ID and count all the homes that are having these many bathrooms. Okay. Count. There you go. There are 8,000, like let's put this on label as well. There are 8,441 homes with 0 to 2 bathrooms. This is 0 to 2, 2 to 4, 4 to 6, 6 to 8, like that. Or you can put the bin size as 1 to be more precise. Edit, put the bin size as 1, and it will be much more granular. 86 homes with no bathrooms, just the simple room it seems, then 1 bathroom, 2 bathroom, 3 bathroom, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 bathrooms. Similarly, you can do it on bedrooms also. Nothing wrong with that. Okay. You can create bins. And you can, let's say, you can select this and you can say simply exclude this. I don't want to see this. I want to see only the this data. So automatically this filter has been created, excluding that detail. Now let us create a quick dashboard. In this dashboard, what all we use is here we have monthly sales. Okay, let's rename that as monthly sales. Okay, then there is one way graph with age of the house. Let's have that map background as maybe dark. Okay, dark is not that great. Go to streets. This is better. And then the other one is area of the house. I think somewhere we have taken area of the house. Where is that? Yeah, this is the area of the house. Square feet area. Area of the house. Yep. And then the next one is price of the house. Price. So these are the 4 that I want to take. Remaining I want to get rid of. Delete this. So you have monthly sales, area of the house, price of the house, age of the house. Okay. So let me just rename them as price of the house. Price of the house. Okay. Let's create a dashboard. Then there are a few more things on dashboard that are interesting. Let's learn that. Monthly sales, area of the house, price of the house, and then age of the house. There you go. All four are here. And then as usual, you have to go here, change the area to automatic so that it looks better over here. Automatic, yes. And user controls and everything are here. If you want to remove any of them, you can do that. So price of the house, age of the house, these two are looking similar. Let me change the color theme in the price of the house, or let me put price of the house below so that age of the house goes above this. Oops, no problem. Now what I'll do is I'll go to price of the house and I will try to change the color scheme here. Let me put that as, or let me leave it as it is. Let me change the other one. This one looks good. So this one is what I will change to some other blue based color. Red, blue, orange, blue. That should be fine. Apply that. Okay, this looks good. Hot here, and it's not. There you go. These are the four different ones which are part of our dashboard. Now there is one dashboard action that we have already seen. You can use these as filters. Let's say if I use this as filter, use as filter. That means if I select a particular month, okay, what is this month sales? Automatically everything else will be auto selected. What is this month sales? Everything else is getting highlighted. Check that. If I take a poor month where sales was less, this is what is happening. Sales was less, sales was high, sales was high. If I select two of them, control, hold control, select three of them. So that is one of the ways of dashboard action. These are known as dashboard actions. Okay, like when you do something here, it reflects in everything else. You can use escape to avoid that dashboard action, like once you want to deselect everything. Okay, that is one of the dashboard action. Use as filter it automatically. In fact, you can see that action. You can go to dashboard and you can go to actions. There is an action that is added, filter one generated, that is select. It's a filter action. Okay, that is filter action. Let us see some other action. In fact, you can also see when you apply that action, where exactly that action gets applied on. This is the source, and if you click on that, so monthly sales is a source and the target is age of the house, area of the house, monthly sales. Like once you apply a filter on monthly sales, it applies on all the other age, house, age of the house, area, price. Okay, age of the house, area, price of the house, it will get applied on all of them. If you want to apply them, apply it on a particular sheet only, on this one only. You don't want to apply it on something else. It's perfectly fine. You can change that from there. Okay. There are other actions as well. What if I don't want this to be a, what if I don't want this to be a selection action? Instead of select, I want to edit this action. I just want to make it like hover. Just hover your mouse, everything should change. Yes, it requires a little bit of processing, but let us see. Okay, let me just hover. I'm just hovering. Is it changing? Is it taking time? Let us see. Again, dashboard, actions. Right now it is still showing a select. Let me edit it. Let me say hover. And then is there below, if you go below this, okay option will come. But for me, like below here, right below, like since because of my system, the resolution, it is not showing well. Below this, there is okay. I think it is getting not getting displayed in your screen, but we have to click on okay. Then only it will be hover will be selected. Then okay. Then if I just hover it, I'm just hovering it. Look at this. Can you see the change in the other ones? Can you see the change? I'm just hovering, not selecting. I'm just hovering it. Usually I don't suggest hover because by mistake also if the user is keeping it here, the rest of all graphs are changing, but it looks fancy. So hover is also possible. Okay. You have filter action, you have hover action. There are highlight action as well. So you can go here and then add a highlight action. Let's say if I select this, it should highlight everything else. Okay, right now I'm not using it as a filter, but what if I want to make it as a highlight action? That is also possible. Like it will just highlight everything. Let us try highlight action. Let us add the highlight action. What we will do is we will go to dashboard and then actions, add action, highlight action. And what is a source? Let us take the source as age of the house. I don't want to do anything else. And when I highlight something, where else it should get updated? Everything on the age of the house, area of the house, monthly sales, price action, like that. On everything, it should get highlighted. Okay. So let us say okay. Below this, you will have an option called okay. You're not able to see that, but here this one. So if you say okay, now when I select this, automatically highlighting will happen. Can you see that highlighting? Wherever meaningful highlighting is possible here, since I'm selecting on the map, this highlighting is not possible on the first chart. But if I select this here, automatic highlighting is happening. Can you see that? Check that out, isn't it? So if you select it, automatically rest of the graphs will be highlighted. That is one action. You can also add, like there are several actions, we can experiment a lot. We can also add go to a URL action. That means if somebody selects something, automatically it takes him to a URL. Okay, let us see that action, how it is done. We will do that on the area of the house. Let's go to dashboard, actions, add action, go to URL action. So what I'm trying to say is, let's say user select something here. Okay, in the tool tab that you see here, latitude, longitude, price, below that I want to give a URL so that he will click on that URL where my number will be there, or where something else, some other detail will be there. So we would like to take the user to a URL, a website where all the details are given. Sometimes you want to give the information. If the user is interested, you want him to visit our website. If that is the case, you can give URL. So go to this actions and then add action, go to URL action, and the source sheet is actually, which sheet is that? Area of the house. That's the source sheet. And where do you want to take him to? Let us take him to our website statinfo.com. Our website statinfo.com, that is statistical inference. So that is a URL I want to take my user to, because I want, like, he looked at this analysis and he want to get into here and say new tab if the browser, or new browser tab. Okay. Let me say new browser tab. Okay. And then say okay. Now if you come here and then is it actually added? Let's verify that, because yeah, hyperlink action is also added, menu action. Okay. On dashboard house, area of the house. Yep. Here is the one. Look at this, hyperlink one is given. Okay. Hyperlink one. Let us modify that. Okay. Actions. Instead of hyperlink one, let's give a meaningful name to this. This edit. And then this one is visit our website. That's what we wanted to display. Okay. Okay. And on the tooltip also, I want to get rid of everything else. On the tooltip, I just want to show the price and nothing else. Okay. Even area, this also I don't want to show. Okay. Okay. And then if I go to the dashboard, if somebody comes here, visit our website is given. Look at this. When somebody clicks on this, he visits our website. Simple. So that is a URL action. What is a URL action? If somebody clicks on a URL, we are able to show him what is the detail. So you can give URL action as well. Okay. So these are some of the most widely used actions. That brings us to lab 2 on dashboard actions. On the same King County house price dashboard, okay, delete all the dashboard actions, go back to your actions, delete all of them, and try to add these new actions. On the age of the house visual, add a URL action. URL should take to google.com. On the monthly sales, try to add highlight or hover action. So that means if somebody selects that, the remaining should be highlighted, or if somebody hovers on that, the remaining value should be highlighted. Add a filter action on the area of the house visual. If I select some of the homes from this visual, automatically it should filter rest of the data. This is the final exercise that is expected from you. These are some of the advanced dashboard actions that can be done. That is it. We are done with Tableau course. In this course, we have learned all the basics that are required. We have learned some of the intermediate and little bit advanced topics. We will have lots and lots of assignments. Once you complete those assignments, you will get a lot of confidence. This is sufficient for you to fetch a job. You will be able to handle Tableau dashboards in future with good practice for sure. Later on, when you join a job, you may have to learn few more topics, but this base, this fundamental knowledge that you have, this base that you have created here, that is sufficient for you to survive and get a job on Tableau. I wish you all the best. I'll see you in the next topic. Thank you, everyone. Bye.